Hey, welcome to AntLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're going to play
The Great Dinosaur Rush. All right, so Great Dinosaur Rush is a set collection game for 2 to 5 players, designed by Scott Alms and published by Ape Games. So.
All right, so let's get it to the table and we'll show you how it plays. All right, welcome to the table. We have the Great Dinosaur Rush set up for 2 players.
Yay!
So to quickly go over setup, and this is inclusive of the 2-player variant rules because there's some special things you need to do for setup. So the first thing you do is you put these little dinosaur bones on the board, and you're going to get 3 per space, drawn randomly from the bag. In a 2 or 3 player game, you're going to ignore these 2 rows. In a 4-player game, you'll populate this. In a 5-player game, you'll populate both of these. But for 2 players, you populate them all with the exception of these tar pits, right? For the, this is the publicity track, right? You start every dinosaur tracker on the 2nd level of each category. And those categories are going to be used for scoring at the end of each round.
Yeah, and that's for the 2-player setup.
Correct.
So.
Our round tracker, we're obviously starting in the beginning of round 1. There's going to be 3 rounds in this playthrough. Our victory points are on the 0 track, and we've each started with a specific set of bones. So we have 2 yellows, 3 greens, and 2 reds. And now each bone is unique, and they refer to specific body parts. So for example, ribs are green, limbs are red, neck is yellow, whites are wild, they can go anywhere, and the purples are unique, so they're going to be used for like spines, for example. So we're basically the object of the game is we have our paleontologists, and we're going to go throughout this dig site collecting fossils and bones and building dinosaurs, right? And now our builds are going to be guided by the categories we publicize. So if you publicize height, you're scored based on the neck and longest limb. So you would count all those bones, and whichever player has the most in that category, gains the first place score. The second player will gain the second place score. Right?
Provided they're close enough. So we'll go over that when we score.
We score. So we'll go over that in a bit. So we're going to start publicizing categories up and down. So if I see Francis, pushing, the size of the dinosaur up too far, and I know I'm not going to win that category, I'm going to maybe lower that a bit, because for every row you go up, the multiplier it becomes pretty significant. So that the score goes up exponentially. So that's pretty much the setup. It's pretty simple. We have our player shields, which we're going to use to hide our dinosaur construction from each other until the big reveal at the end. But for the start of the game, we're going to get 2 bonus build cards. And these bonus build cards contain sort of dinosaur structures that have specific bones on the cards. And if your build matches exactly to the segments on the bone. So for example, this card has 2 limb bones. You have to build your dinosaur with only 2 limb bones in that particular area in order to score that card. If you say you have 3 limb bones, you don't score it.
Right.
So it has to be exact. So we're going to get 2 of these each, and I'll just deal 2 at random to each of us. And that's going to be used for scoring. And you can actually get more of these cards throughout the game to try to help you multiply your scores, right?
Yeah.
We also each get 1 paleontologist at random, and that's going to be sort of represents our paleontologists and what special abilities they have throughout the game. And they're all different, all unique, and we're going to randomly draw 1 each, and that's going to be, you're going right for the bottom.
I'm going right for the bottom.
All right, so this is going to go.
This is the same one I had, I think, the last time we played.
Well, that's good. It's meant to be. All right, so these are secret, right? Or are they? No, they're public?
Yeah,
okay.
These are fine.
So who'd you get?
I got Mignon Talbot.
Mignon.
So at the end of the game, discard any notoriety tokens that are worth 3.
Okay. So. I've got Joseph Leidy. And if you take the donate action, that's one of the actions we're allowed to take on our turn, I gain +1 points when you gain points. You must donate at least 1 bone. All right, so that's good.
Cool.
So I'll just keep him up here so I know what I've got.
You know what I just realized though too?
What's that?
This is yours. They have these nice little colored ropes on here.
Oh,
for our
they do.
Player colors.
I never even noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't notice
that.
that.
Here you go.
That would bother me the entire playthrough.
Okay, and I'm sure it would bother somebody else as well. So we've got these build cards I'm not going to show Frances because she'll cheat like she always does.
Oh, yeah.
But if you see, you've got these different bones. So you're essentially building this dinosaur somewhat, as long as you have that structure. Now you can have like whatever you want for the other parts, as long as these specific parts match the card exactly. So those are two things I'm going to go for. It's usually kind of tough unless you get a pretty easy one to do early in the game, because as we go through the game, you're going to start accruing more and more bones to build up your dinosaur. So these are going to be kind of tough. But I'm not going to need to worry about this until I start collecting bones. But I do know it'll give me an idea of what color bones I should be going for if I want to accomplish or achieve these. So that's pretty good. All right, that's it. So I think we can get ready to kick off the game. Okay, we're gonna get going now. So Frances was the last person to go to museum.
Was I?
I don't know. Probably.
I think we went together.
I think we did. So you get to go first. So what do?
I will go here.
All right. So we have to pick obviously one of these little meeple starting spots.
Yeah.
On a normal turn during the field phase, that's what we're in right now, the first thing you do is collect bones. Any bones that you're on your tile. Since it's the very first phase of the game.
Fresh in the field.
We are
dug
not.
anything up yet?
We haven't dug anything up yet. What will we dig up next? All right. I guess I will start here.
Okay. So because I can't collect bones, the first thing I'm going to do is move. So that's the first step in our field phase. So I'm going to move.
Now explain move.
Okay, so how you move. I can move in a single direction, as many spaces as I want, until I hit one of these tar pits. So I could essentially go to this space, but I can't go through the tar pit to that space. I could go anywhere up here or anywhere down here for now. And you know, as we progress through, if I were to move into one of these spaces, and let's say Anthony was like here for some reason, I couldn't stop in his spot. I have to keep going. So, but you can pass through. You just can't stop there.
Just passing through.
Just passing through your dig site.
All right.
All right, but I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
All right. And next step is to publicize.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the museum category and.
Now you have options in the publicized phase, right?
You do, yeah. So first, I can move any one of these categories up or down one.
Right. So there's a nice little player aid in your shield. So what it does is it tells you what you can do. You can publicize +1 or -1 to any museum category. You can research, which allows you to draw, and you can only do one of these actions. Draw another bonus card. Or you can donate. You can return 1 to 3 bones and discard a notoriety token of that value, or gain that value points. But you cannot ever get rid of your starting bones.
Yeah, but those are going to be our actions. So we actually get a publicize first.
So we do.
And then we take actions.
That's
and
right. So you can do doubles.
Actions.
Yep.
Yeah. So for publicize, we're just kind of messing with this, and I think I will take your guidance and bump this up.
Okay.
In size. So I want a big dinosaur, maybe. Maybe we'll see.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do that, and then for my actions, I can take an action. What do I want to do?
Publicize, donate, or research.
I guess maybe I'll do this. I'll do ferocity also.
Okay.
So that's for head and smallest limb.
All right.
Why not? Okay.
And that's your turn.
And that's it.
All right. So I'm going to move up 1 to here. And did I want to go there? Maybe not. I think I'll go here instead. Up that way. And I will publicize. I think I'll do this one.
Okay.
So that is the height. And for my action, I'm going to take a bonus card. So this is research. And I'm going to get a card. Very nice. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're on field phase 2.
Yep, so we can move our little dino. Dinosaur. I think these are like black cubes actually in the.
Yeah, this is the Kickstarter
version. It's like Kickstarter version, but. Yep. All right. I will.
First thing you do.
First, I will collect my bones. So dig up my bones. Put those in my pile. There. And then I can move, and I'll move here. Whoops. Sorry, paleontologist. She's kind of old. She falls a lot.
Right.
And then I guess we'll do this again. And I'll research. You grab me a...
Oh, you want a card too,
yeah.
Huh? Like a copycat that you are? All right, so my turn. I'm going to scoop up my bones. I'm going to move... I think I'll move one here. Actually, I got to research now, right?
Publicize, yeah.
Publicize. I'm going to go up one here in length. And for my action, I could publicize again. But I won't, because I want another card.
Oh, okay.
Research again. Oh. Interesting. Oh my.
All right. So we are in field phase 3. This is our last opportunity.
To dig up something?
To dig up something. So I'll dig up those bones, and I will move. I will go... Alright, I guess I'll go here.
Okay.
Okay. I'll move this guy over.
Ooh.
And I will move... guess I'll move this guy too. I'm like highly publicizing.
You are. All right, so that's your turn. So your your action was to publicize again. So you could technically publicize twice on your turn.
Yeah.
Collecting bones.
And then collect bones. So the third time through our field phase, we get to collect bones.
At the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Well, then you should collect your bones, no?
Yeah.
All right.
Because then we need to build. It gives you an opportunity to get the bones.
So then I'm collected. I'm going to move. So then I collect again. Collect again. I'm going to publicize. I'm going to push that back down because size is not everything. And for my action, I think I'm going to... Interesting.
You're gonna interesting.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. Dag nabbit. This is tough. I have to decide what I want to do. Alright, I'm going to do another research, so I'm going to take another card. Interesting. And that was my action, so I'm done. We go into the next phase, which is what? Build. Alright, so we are now in the build phase. Now this is where we get to put our dinosaurs together. So we're going to get our player screens so that she can't cheat. And this is where I take all my bones. No bones about it. I bring them all in. Right?
Do you want to repopulate our field before we go ahead and do that?
Are we supposed to do that now?
But yeah, we need to get ready for the next one.
Oh, okay. So give me the bag, please.
The bag of bones.
And we repopulate it with what?
Yep. So each dig site gets 2 bones during the first round.
Each empty dig site.
Yes.
Even the one that we're on? So I'm gonna start doing this.
No.
Okay.
Not to dig sites with paleontologists.
So more bones are coming out. There you go. We are repopulated.
Okay. And then the next time around we have 1.
We had 1, right? So it gets we're thinning out the bone population here. So I've got my shield up.
I've got my shield. Don't look at my dinosaur.
I'm not. You got to push yours up a little further.
I think the people can see my dinosaur.
Well, I want to make sure they can see very well because I want to know if you're cheating. All right.
Are you putting yours like that?
Yeah, you're not gonna
Can
look.
you see
I'm not gonna
mine?
look at yours. Trust me. I've got my own problems here.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we have to build a dinosaur. And it basically, there's certain rules, right?
Right.
With what is an acceptable dinosaur.
Correct.
Do you want to go through what is considered to be an acceptable dinosaur?
Sure. So your dinosaur needs to have all of its parts because you can't put it in a museum if it's missing like a leg or a head or something. So it needs to have a head, a spine, a tail, a body, and at least one limb.
A head, a spine, a tail, a body, and at least one limb.
Yeah. Oh, 2 limbs. Sorry.
2 limbs.
Yeah. So the body also, it has to include ribs and a spine.
Okay.
Obviously. So you have your spine, you have your ribs coming out of it.
And you have to use all your bones?
A neck, a head, a tail, and 2 limbs.
And you have to use all your bones?
You must use all of your bones when you're building your dinosaur.
Right, so this.
None can be left over.
Right, so this is where the problem lies if you're trying to.
Herein lies the problem.
Herein lies the problem. Because you've got to match the cards. And if you've got too many of a specific color bone on a specific part,
it won't match your card.
It doesn't count.
Right.
And that's a problem. So you've got to be a little creative, and you've got to maybe donate some things at some point, right? So you've got to have the red arms. You've got to have the green spine, rib cage, and head. Oh my goodness. 2. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's the worst.
This is the worst. You got so many things though.
So many things.
So many things.
Alright, so. Oh, alright, I can do this.
I can do this.
We can do this. Because you only need 1 bone for a part, right?
Yeah, technically,
You don't technically need 2 bones. No bones about it. Alright, so I can do that. And I can do something like that. And something like that. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll go like that. And then like that. So if you folks at home see what I did there.
Don't check the screen.
Check the screen. I'm
Don't
not looking
check
at the screen.
screen.
I'm just saying because I needed to match certain things.
I need
Right?
it to match.
And this shouldn't matter because it's not that. As long as those parts match, everything else is just gravy. Alright, so I think I'm done.
Okay.
How
Hold
about
on.
you?
No, I don't think I'm done yet.
Alright.
Yeah, I just want to check and make sure I've got, let's see. A body.
I could use this. These are wild, so I can use that for anything I want. I'm just looking at some of the scoring because
Head.
it is
Tail.
beneficial
2
to do some of that stuff.
limbs. Oh, all right.
So I can leave
Well,
that
I
there.
have a dinosaur.
There you go.
So there you go.
I hope this works out. All right,
this
you ready for the
works.
big reveal?
1 minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Bang.
It looks like a person. What did you dig up?
What did I dig up?
It looks kind of like a person though,
It's
like
the
a
Neander-
man that's like, "Arr."
It's a Neanderthal.
Look at my dinosaur. He's cute. He looks like a squirrel.
He does look like a squirrel. Is that a squirrel you dug up?
No.
A
he's
giant
big.
squirrel? All right, so I was able to complete one of my cards, which makes me happy.
Oh yeah, that's good. What?
That's very good. All right. So how does the scoring work now on the build phase? Oh, you got 2 cards? Whoa. I don't know about that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
that's-
didn't look at the whole card.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Did you see my card?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Pretty
okay.
unfortunate.
It's exclusive anyway. All right, never mind. It's not that unfortunate.
Okay.
I also completed one of my cards.
Well, that's good.
It is good. All right, so scoring works like this.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna move down. Well, we have to move our dinosaur into the exhibit phase.
We are exhibiting our dinosaurs.
We're exhibiting. All right. So we're just gonna go through each category and determine who is the winner of that category.
So let's start it
So size. So we have ribs.
So we are tied.
Oh, darn it.
2 ribs each.
Ties are friendly. So we both score points for that place.
Okay, so we look over here at the category, and first place is worth 10 points.
Cool.
So we get
so
10
we both
points
get 10. Awesome.
All right, so
Okay.
let's move on to height.
Height is going to be neck and the biggest limb.
All right,
So
1,
I have a total of 3.
4, 5.
All right. So you have 5, so you get the 7 points for that. Just move yourself up 7. And
All right.
I had 3, which is within 2.
Within 2.
So I get the second place.
Okay,
which
and if you're
is-
within 4,
I get third place.
All right.
Yeah, so I get 4 points for
you
that.
get 4 points. Okay.
Okay. Length. So tail and spine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 6.
You get first, I get second. So again, you score how many? 7.
7 for that one.
7, and I get how many?
4.
4. It's 21 more time.
Okay.
All right. Ferocity.
Ferocity. Head and smallest limb.
3.
And I have 4, 5, 6.
So I get third place in ferocity.
How many do you have? 3?
3.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you're not
Because I'm not
within
within 2.
All right.
So you get 10 and I get 4.
Yeah.
All right. So you go to 31 and I go to 25.
All right. Uniqueness. So number of unique bones. I have 1.
You're tied.
Okay. So we both get 4 points.
4 points. 29 and 35. All right. So that's scoring of the dinosaurs. And now we score our cards. We each get 7. So I did that and that.
That's cool. Good job. And I did this thing with these ribs and that
So
head.
I created the Dryosaurus.
Yeah. I got the edamame-saurus.
The Edamame-saurus. So these are done. They're out. And we each get 7 points. So
Yep.
that's 36 and 42. All right. So that ends the first round,
Yep.
right?
And we're going to move this up to prepare for the next round. Field
Okay.
phase 1 of next round. And then all of our museum categories go back 2 spaces.
All right. Boom.
So 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2. Uh-oh. He was here, right? 1, 2. Good?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right. Now, do we leave these out, or they go back into
No,
a
those
pile?
are going to go back into our pile. So we get to disassemble
Disassemble?
our dinosaurs.
Deassemble the dinosaurs.
And these are not secret, so they have to stay out.
These
in,
are
like
public knowledge.
public knowledge.
Boom.
And
All
we
right.
can use them for future dinosaurs building.
So that's that. Now, the person with the highest score or the lowest score goes first.
The person with the highest score goes first.
All right. So you're going to get to go first
Yep.
again, and that ends round 1. And let's jump into round 2.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Yeah. So we're not picking up any bones in the first phase, just like before.
Mm-hmm. And I need to move. Ugh. I don't like any of the spots. I really backed myself into a corner here. That's unfortunate.
It really is.
All right, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll go here.
Okay.
And I will. So I moved. I have to publicize, and I'm still going size, I think, for now. And
Okay.
then I get to take an action. And I think I'm going to use a notorious action just to explain how this works.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use dynamite.
And what does that do?
So that allows me to draw 3 bones from the bag,
Mhm.
add them immediately to my pile,
Mhm.
and then anything in my dig site goes into the bag.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do that because I don't really like those bones.
Yeah.
Plus I get 3 if I use dynamite.
That's good.
So 1, 2, 3. Boom. Awesome. Okay.
All right.
And now these go to the bag, and then because I took a notorious action, I have to draw a notoriety token.
Oh dear.
And the notoriety tokens are going to be worth sort of like negative points at the end of the game because you're doing things like blowing up dig sites, I guess, or stealing or whatever. So I'm going to draw one of these, and I'm going to look at it, and I'll show it to the film. But these are going to be stored face down so that your opponent can't see the value of your notoriety. They just know that you have the tokens. So anyway, that's how that works. So that's it. That's my action. I'm done.
That was your action.
Yep.
All right. Interesting. Okay. I guess I'm going to go here. And I'm going to have to move up somebody, right? I'll push this guy up one. And for my next action, I think I'm going to push another one up as well.
Okay.
Boom. And that's it for me. So now we're in round 2.
Okay.
Field phase 2.
Field phase 2. All right. I have no bones to collect because I blew them all up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I will publicize again. Like that. And I'm going to take another notorious action.
Okay.
I'm feeling very notorious.
You are.
So I'm going to take the steal action. So I can steal a bone from an adjacent dig site and place it into my pile. So I'm going to take this bone.
Okay.
And put it in my pile. And I have to take another notorious token.
You just keep collecting those. That's fine by me. Alright, so you're good?
I'm good.
Alright, so I'm going to collect all the bones here. And I'm going to move here.
Okay.
I'm going to do so I'm going to publicize, and I'm going to do a steal. I'm going to take this, so.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Hand me the bag, please. Well, I was going to do that anyway.
Oh, okay.
And I get a notorious token. All right.
Okay. So field phase 3,
Yep.
I will collect my bones. Ugh, there we go.
Got so many greens.
So I know, like I'm not even gonna be able to use all these. It's actually gonna be ridiculous. It's actually not good. And then I'll move. Where do I want to go? Oh. I don't want more greens. It's a little crazy. I guess I'll go here. There's so many green bones.
There are.
And I need to publicize. So I will do this again. And I will publicize again. In case you bump me out of there. And I'll take my bones.
Alright.
Because it is phase 3.
Yep.
So, your turn.
So I will
don't know what I'm
collect.
gonna do with all these. This is
I
not
don't
good.
know. Collect my bones. I'm going to move. I think I'm going to move here. I'm going to publicize once, and then for my next action, I'm going to publicize again. I'm going
You're
to
crazy.
collect my bones, and that is it.
All right. Cool.
So let us go.
All right, so we're gonna populate this with 1 for each empty space.
So we'll mix the bag. Bring out some bones for the
Bring out
last
some
phase.
non-green bones. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
It's getting thin out here.
You ready to build?
All right, let's go.
Look at that dinosaur. That's awesome.
Brachiosaurus.
A Brachiosaurus.
Wow, I've got so many bones.
So many bones.
All right, that's not happening. Maybe.
I have so many bones.
Nope. That's not happening either. That's gonna be tough. All right.
This is gonna be a weirdo dinosaur.
Yeah, this is very interesting. All right, so people get the gist. So we'll build our dinosaurs and then come right back. Okay, we're back. I think we're ready. You ready to reveal?
That was a dinosaur movie, actually.
We're back. Was it really? Oh.
All right, ready?
Yep. Here we go. Big
Ta-da!
reveal. So
we built similar dinosaurs.
We are on exhibit.
Okay.
Yours looks like a monkey dinosaur. Why is his tail curled up like that?
It's an apparatus.
Does he have fangs too?
Yes.
That's great. So, monkey vampire dinosaur. Wow. Is that what you dug up next?
Yep.
All right.
Everyone wants to see my dinosaur.
Let's go down the categories.
All right. Size. Ribs.
Ribs. I've got 3.
I have like 10.
No, you have. That's the spine. You don't count the spine.
Oh, just ribs?
Just ribs.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And I've got 3, so you're 4 ahead of me. So you get first, I get third.
Yes.
So you get 7, I get 2.
Okay.
So 49 to 38.
Okay.
Next category.
All right, height. So neck and biggest limb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have 5.
So I get 1, you get 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or I get
No,
4, you get 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I meant you get. I get first. You get
I know
second.
exactly what you meant.
Length, tail, and spine. I've got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so it's first and second again. So you get 4, I get 2. 2.
Okay.
Head and smallest limb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7.
So I get first, you get second. Again, 4 and 2. 2.
Okay.
And uniqueness, unique bones. I've got 2.
I have 2.
I'm sorry, I got 3.
And I have 2. Yeah.
So I get 2, you get 1.
Okay.
1, 2, and 1.
Yeah, I think last time we scored the white bones as unique bones, but they're not. They're white.
They're not.
But that's okay, because we tied anyway.
We tied
so.
it with none each. So I get 7 because I did 4 and 3 ribs.
Okay, and I made the Apatosaurus. So he has 9 points.
Wow. So I go to 57 and you go to 67. So you got me by 10 right now.
Okay.
All right, so let's discard those.
Okay.
We'll take these down and get ready for the 3rd round. This is it. So this is the final build phase for all the marbles.
All the dinosaurs.
All the dinosaurs. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. I can sense it already.
Me too. It's going to go quick.
Yeah, this is not good. All right, so go. You're going to go first, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. I need to go here. Oops. Oops. All right, I'm going to go there. And then I need to publicize, and this will do. I don't know. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Did we move these back? We gotta do that.
Yeah, so they go back 2 every round. So
No. They go back 2 during the first round.
Oh, okay.
I just want to double check because I don't want to screw it up because that's our scoring. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we just move them up 1.
Just 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will. What did I do? Tail. I'll do that one. And then I would like to research as my thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to go. This is tough.
I don't like this research.
This is really tough. Okay, I'm gonna go up here for my move. For my research, I think I'll go 1 here. I mean, for my not research. My what is it called?
What, you publicize?
Yeah. And for my action, I'm gonna take a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one that is not going to help me at all. So.
Yeah, that's going to be a little tough.
Not good. So do that. And Maybe this one.
All right.
And I guess I'll research again.
Oh, all right.
Thanks.
So I'm going to collect my bones. I'm going to... Where do I want to move? I guess I'll move down here. Oops. Move here. And I'm going to use dynamite.
Dynamite!
So, can I have the bag, please? Because I'm going to blow up. Well, I'm going to take a Notorious token. And I'm going to blow up this. So I need the bone bag. I get draw 3, right?
Yep.
And they go into my pile? Come on,
And then you put the greens away.
1. I draw 3 greens. 2.
That's good.
And 3. That's
Okay.
not bad.
Not bad. And then put your
These
greens in
go
there.
back in there. Boom. All right. So I will publicize. Huh.
Oh, did I move on my turn? I don't think I moved. I just took my bones and
Okay.
publicized.
So go ahead. We're just gonna
Move
go.
there.
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna do ferocity 1. And I guess I did my action already by blowing it up, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I did a little out of order. Got excited. All right, your turn. Oh wait, hold on. There's
What?
we're on field phase 3 now, right?
Yep.
Boom. Okay. What are you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna take my bones.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a little crazy. I'm going to. I have nowhere to move.
Well, it doesn't look like you'll be getting any bones for the last round.
Oh no!
It is unfortunate.
Oh, that stinks. Oh well. I guess I'm not gonna move then, because it doesn't really matter.
Really?
But well, there's nowhere really for me to move, so I mean, yeah, there's really nothing for me to do. I'm going to. Oh, that stinks too. I was gonna donate, but you can only donate 1 to 3 bones.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
have like a lot more bones.
You can't
than
dump
that.
bones. Yeah. So to get the cards, it's like near
Yeah.
impossible at this
I need to
stage.
think about what I want to do.
Okay. Yeah. This
I'll
is
move
tough.
anyway. I'll just move there. I guess that's the only way I can do.
Oh, did you get a
And I gotta
publicize?
publicize. I'm like already thinking about what I want to do. This is so hard.
It is.
This one, I don't know. Really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, now for my action.
You want to research again?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'm just trying to figure out. This stinks. I have like way too many bones. Like way too many.
Yeah, you do.
I need to think about this.
You need to think about it?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. I guess for my action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna bump this up.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fair.
Alright. Okay.
All right.
Your turn.
So I'm going to go.
And I can't collect any bones
Can't
because
collect
I don't
any
have bones.
bones. That's unfortunate.
I have too many bones anyway.
Yeah, so I'm going to, I can't collect, but I'm going to move. I'm going to publicize this guy. For my action, I'm going to publicize him again.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to collect these bones because it's the last field phase. Right? And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to build.
All right, so let's get our shields ready.
Prepare your shield.
There's the shields. And wow, I've got a lot of dinosaur bones here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and build again, and we'll be right back. All right, so I'm done. And it's a weird
Oh, wait.
Dinosaur.
Okay.
So let's see what you got. Another one with fangs? Why didn't you just put fangs on?
Your dinosaur looks like a person.
Why do they always look like people?
Because he's got like feet, like he's walking around.
Don't dinosaurs have feet?
Yeah, but like you always make it so like it looks like there's arms coming off of him, like he's doing like a
dance
or
He
something.
just needs a head here. So like
And
that.
a bow tie.
How's that? Does that work? All right.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. All right. So let's see what we've got. Oh man.
All right, let's add them up.
Okay. So
Crazy
size. We're looking at ribs.
I've got 2.
I have 5.
You have 5 ribs.
Mm-hmm.
So you get first. I get third.
Okay.
So you get
4 points.
4. I get 1. All right. Height.
Neck and biggest limb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 9.
I have 9 as well.
Wow. So we're tied.
Yep.
So we both get
4 points? No, 7 points.
7 points.
Okay. They put numbers on there for a reason.
All right. Length.
All right.
Tail
what's
and
that?
spine.
Tail and spine. 8.
8.
Okay.
Again. 7 and 7. All right. Ferocity. Head and smallest limb.
Okay.
12.
9.
Yes. All right. 7 and 4.
Okay. Okay.
Unique bones. I've got 4.
I have 3.
Yes. 7 and 4.
Yes.
All right. I was only able to complete one of my cards.
All right.
The
so what's that?
Diplodocus.
7.
7 points.
The Diplodocus.
Yeah. That, and that.
4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
Yep.
I got both of mine.
Wow.
An Allosaurus and a Champsosaurus.
Champsosaurus?
He's like a Champsosaurus.
Wow.
Chomp chomp. Yeah, the Allosaurus is the one with the fangs.
He does
That's
have
why I kept doing
fangs.
that.
That's pretty funny.
So it's a carnivorous dinosaur.
It's carnivorous.
All right.
That's 14
so that's
points.
14 points?
Yeah.
9 and 5. All right. So 93, 103, 1, 2, 3, 4.
107.
Yeah.
All right.
And all right. That's it.
Now what about our
now we have to
notoriety?
do our notoriety.
Okay.
So this is the end of the game. We reveal our notoriety tokens. So what do you have?
I've got 2.
I have 2 as well.
All right. So then there's no adjustments, right?
Yeah. So the way the notoriety works in a 2-player game is the person with the most notoriety would subtract only the difference in notoriety from their score. But since
So-
we both have 2, there's no difference.
Had you had 4, you would have
Yeah.
subtracted 2 from your final score.
Exactly.
All right. But we're tied, so
Yeah.
no biggie.
Okay.
All right. Got lucky.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. You took me 107 to 93.
It was close though.
Very close.
Yeah. It's only because I got that extra card. That's it.
That's made a big difference.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I had the worst cards. I had one where I had minimum legs.
Yeah.
That wasn't
tiny legs,
happening.
Yeah.
This one I needed
Oh, I got that one last time.
5
Yeah.
unique bones, and I only had 2. Like there weren't many on the board.
We had 4, but yeah.
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 And then this guy limited me because I
Right.
couldn't do both. I couldn't have this many
Right.
spines.
Yeah. See, that
4
was this
spines
one.
or 2
I had
spines.
this Hardosaurus.
Yeah, he's just pretty
It's
hard.
so hard. Okay.
So those shot me. So
Okay.
all right.
Cool.
I
Well,
should have
let's
probably
go,
taken the donate action because then I would have gotten 1 point when I gained points,
Yeah.
an additional
Right.
victory point. But I didn't want to lose any of my bones.
Well, why don't we talk about it?
All right.
Okay.
All right. There you have it. The Great Dinosaur Rush.
It was good. I think we rushed.
We didn't really rush.
Well, we didn't really rush.
No.
But it
we
was
did good, yeah.
We dug up some good stuff.
But yeah, we really did. That's what would we dig up next? All right. So, what do you think?
I really enjoy this game.
You
Played it
do.
a couple times and I really like it.
We have.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right,
Let's
talk
get
about
into
a bit.
it.
Sure.
So, so we have played a few times. What do you think about replayability?
Let's see. This game I think has a lot of replayability. Right? Because you never know what you're going to end up building.
Exactly. Yeah, in that respect.
Yeah.
you're not building the same stuff. So it depends on what you end up researching, what you choose to continue with, which kind of guides what kind of bones you have throughout the game, which then guides what kind of dinosaurs you can build. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've never built the same dinosaur twice. So, yeah, definitely some pretty good replayability there.
What about weight?
I'd say it's a light game.
Yeah, I would say it's very light.
It's pretty light. I mean, once you get the rules down and understand how the bonus cards work, because I think that's where the most confusion can come in. On knowing, you know, if the thing says, like even during the playthrough, you had a question off camera while we're building. One of your cards had just 4 spine pieces on it, right? And you're like, well, do I not get to put ribs on this thing as well? But
because your dinosaurs have a body which consists of
spine and ribs.
A spine,
Right. So I was like, well, you have to have ribs because otherwise you won't have a body.
Right.
So as long as you understand that what's on the card means for that particular part, you can only have that many bones of that color, and you can't use wild bones to replace them. That has to be those specific colors.
Right.
So, but then, once you get that down, then the game itself is pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So components, what do you think of the component quality?
Components are very good.
They're good.
Yeah, the only thing I would say with the game that wasn't so great is just the actual board. Yeah. And I don't know what the deal is with it, but it doesn't lay flat.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Well, because the thing is, it's very compact, so you can fold it up into like this tiny little square, which is great.
Yep.
And it's constructed well, but it doesn't we had to keep pushing it down on the table.
Yeah, it doesn't want to lay flat, so it's just a little quirky.
And the components aren't heavy, so it's not like they weigh the board down.
Right. So it gets a little clunky, but otherwise, I think everything else is nice. The dinosaur, trackers are a nice little touch. And other than that, everything else is fine. Good quality.
Yep. What about the theme? Did you feel like an archaeologist?
Yeah, the theme is great.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. The theme is very fun. And
I do too.
And it really fits because you feel like you're going around collecting bones and then trying to come up with some crazy dinosaur. And
it's funny because as you collect bones, it guides what kinds of dinosaurs you can ultimately make. If you have a ton of yellow bones, you're going to be making really long tail, really long neck, kind of like dinosaurs. So if you were a paleontologist, I guess, you would be... Yeah, I said archaeologist a minute ago.
Did you?
I meant paleontologist.
Oh, all right.
Those are the
similar
people. Okay.
Yes. They both dig stuff up, right?
No, it is pretty neat though. It's kind of cool, and I like that you can sabotage. Your actions are very thematic too.
Yeah. You can be a bad one and kind of really try to sabotage each other. But we don't play like that.
I think that was the only action we didn't take was sabotage.
Right. That's where you start planting those tokens out on the field, right? The notoriety tokens, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you put them in a space that another paleontologist is not on, and then if they cross it, they have to pick up that notoriety token. I guess you're planning a trap for them, but otherwise, I mean, that's not really that big of a move, because you're limited on what you can do, really, and that's kind of a waste, especially if you want to pump up research or the promotions. There's a lot of things you'd rather be doing, and we didn't really donate either, which is another thing we could have done. And that's like giving up bones, and
and you get points. The way donate works, because I was going to do it, is you can throw bones back in the bag, and you can either take the points or you can reduce your you can get rid of a notoriety token with that amount, but you can only do up to 3. So I don't know, it might be a good move. It depends on how you want to play.
And I also never really use my
your
paleontologist abilities. I don't know why. I just forget I have them, or it's because I would have got an extra victory point every time I did that. But again, it's a big move, action. You're wasting a whole action on that, and you're giving up bones, and the bones help you win the categories.
Yes.
Because longest limbs, longest neck, longest body. That stuff matters. So is it really worth giving them up? I don't know.
Yeah. So a lot of decisions though.
It's tough. Yeah, and it definitely makes it good.
So let's talk about fun factor then.
It's a fun game. There's no question. I do have a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very light, very, very fun, and it's quick, as you saw. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Setup.
Setup is fast.
Yeah.
This is actually really, really fast. You just have to pull the bones out you need and then just set up the board, and you just drop 3 on each space. That's it.
Yeah, really easy.
Yep.
Who is this for? So what's our audience?
I think anybody could play this.
Yeah.
Entry level on up. I think anybody would have fun with it, even kids, especially kids.
Yeah.
The fact that you get to build a dinosaur is, is cool.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
And I think you could easily like modify the scoring for them too to make it.
Yeah, and there's even there's a
family
variant in the rules that takes out all of the sabotagey stuff and all that take that stuff, and it's really just building dinosaurs.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would definitely be fun. So very good.
Conclusions.
I think this is one of those games where just we had seen this at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Was it this previous one or the one prior? It might have been the one prior.
Well,
no, it was this one.
It was
this past one.
Yeah.
This past August. We had seen it and we really liked it. Fortunately, a friend of mine, he kickstarted it. Yes. So through a trade of some items with him, I was able to trade him off some stuff and get a couple of his board games. And he had this unopened. I was like, well, I definitely want this one because it's one we've been interested in getting our hands on. So, so I'm not disappointed at all.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a very good game. It definitely hits that part of your brain that is a little bit more creative, and it so you're still retaining the whole. I don't know if it's like a light Euro-y, because you're kind of moving your work, or you're collecting your resources in the bones, and then you're building. But then you shift gears and you go into this whole creative build mode where you're trying to put both sides of your brain together to create this high-scoring dinosaur, which is not something that every game we play does.
Right.
And I appreciate that because it's so unique in that aspect. So I think. For that, this game is definitely, in my opinion, I'd say this is definitely a great game.
Yeah.
I'd give it a very high grade, because we have a lot of fun with it. It's light enough, and I think everything about it kind of fits, and the theme is good, so I'm very happy with it. Yeah.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah, Ape Games, like it was this one and Trickerion, and Trickerion's your all-time favorite. So
it is still my favorite game.
Yeah, so I think that with this coming from them, it's not surprising that it's a pretty solid game. So very, very good. Yep. So there you have it. Anything else?
No.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I guess if you
subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I say it every time, and I think most of you do, but not all of you. But it doesn't take much. Just push the button, and that lets us know that you're enjoying the videos that you're watching. And the more subscribers we get, the more videos we'll keep pumping out. So.
Oh, and a reminder about the podcast too. So if you haven't checked that out and you tend to be on the road more, maybe then
Yeah, we've gotten some feedback, and folks are liking it. We haven't done one in a little while. We took a break, obviously, and for the holidays. But I think we're back in gear. So we'll get a podcast up this weekend. So it'll be our 4th, and I think we'll probably talk about this game a little bit, just to reflect on the playthrough and some more thoughts on it. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.